Hello everybody. Hope you have a happy Monday. Okay, we're gonna start our new tangle, Jonqal, and we're gonna do it on a 2x2 tile. We have our Micron 01 pen. We have our regular pencil. You could use whatever pen you have if you don't have one of these. Any pencil will do. Your tortillon, or if you don't have a tortillon, you can use a Q-tip, your finger, tissue paper, whatever you happen to have on hand. So this is video 18, and we're going to start by getting ourselves comfortable in our seat, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. So here's one. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Hello, Terry. Good morning. Okay, now we're going to start by having some gratitude for being able to be here and appreciation for all these lessons you're learning. And we're going to start with our corner dots. And remember, you can make these corner dots any way you want. Close to the corner, away from the corner, different in each corner, whatever you'd like. And then we're going to connect the dots. Hi, Jenny. So again, have the line come towards you, and you can make it wavy. Turn your tile. You could make it straight. Turn your tile again. You can make it any way you want to make it. Okay, and when you do your corner dots and your borders, you do them lightly. You don't want them to stick out, but the tangles usually will cover them up anyway. Okay, being that this is a monotangle, we're not going to have any strings. So we're going to go right into building Jonqal. And Jonqal could be used as a border, a string to divide your sections to put other tangles in, or to fill in the space. So we're just going to draw 4, I'll make them a little curvy lines. So we're going to start at wherever you want to start. You can start at the corner, and you can go to the next corner. And then we're going to do another curved line. And we'll have another curved line up here. And we'll have a little one down here. Now we're doing 4 today, but you could do 1, or to get the effect 2. 2 is the least amount you could do. So now what we do is we make diagonal lines. So we're going to have a diagonal line that starts here, and then we're going to have it coming towards the right, and then we'll have this diagonal line come to the left, and have this diagonal line go up to the right. Now we're going to follow that design. So I'm going to put a little one up here, and try to make them the same distance apart on all of the lines. And just keep matching up the lines. And I'm going to do one right up there. Okay, so this is our base for Jonqal. So I think I'm going to do one little here. Just, to break that up. So now what we're going to do is you're going to color in every other box on one line, and I'm going to do the opposite to wherever it meets. So for instance, I'm going to, I'll point this out. I'm going to do this black, I'm going to do this black, and I'm going to do this black. And let's do that first. So you turn your tile to whatever comfortable position your hand will be in, and I am going to get my bigger pen. There's my 08. Okay. Now you can color it in with an 01, it'll just take you longer. Or you could use an 05 or an 08. This is an 08. So what I usually like to do is I like to outline the spot that I'm coloring it in, so it just gives me a nice little border. And try to color it in the same position. Sometimes you have to go in a different way, but get that nice and black. You don't want any white showing because it looks kind of messy. So you get that really black. Okay, so my next one is this one. I put a dot there. So I'm gonna turn my tile where my hand feels the most comfortable. Remember to breathe and to loosen your grip on your tool. And then you're just going to color that in. Now some people find it very relaxing to do all this coloring because it's a no-brainer. You don't have to think. You just color. And you sort of get into that meditative state of relaxation. And, you know, however long it takes, it takes. There's no hurry. There's no race. You don't have to be anywhere. Just relax and enjoy the process. And Zentangle is a process and a journey. And you don't want to rush that journey. And like I've said before, the outcome doesn't matter. What's important is the journey and how you got there. The destination is your reward for doing all this work, and you get something nice out of it, a nice little piece of artwork. And you get very relaxed, and you feel very calm. Just puts you in a good place. Okay, so my next dot is all the way down here. So I'm just going to fill that in. Okay. Still see a little white here. Okay, so then this line all the way down to the right, being that it touches this white space, I'm going to make this black. And just remember to breathe. No worries when you're doing this. Make sure you have no distractions. You turn your phone off, the TV's off. If you want to play some music, that's perfectly fine. I personally like being in silence in my own head. I know some people don't like to be in their own heads, but I kind of like it there. Okay, so now we come to this one, and being that this space touches the black, that's going to be white. So this is going to be black. Oh, that's my border. This is going to be black up here. This is going to be black because this touches the white. This is going to be white, and this is going to be black. So let's color those spots in. It's sort of like a checkerboard, but striping. It's stripes. So just remember, turn your tile, breathe. Very important to breathe. You don't want to hold your breath. Some people do that. I have a habit of holding my breath. And you want to be able to breathe and get that oxygen into your brain. If any of those messages bother you, if you're on your phone or an iPad, you could swipe to the right and it should take those messages away so that you have a clear view. I don't know if it works because I'm on my computer. And I don't want to take the chance of messing up the video. So if you'd like to try it, let me know if it works. I'd appreciate it. So just keep coloring, turning your tile so that you get it all covered. And I'll go back later and fix that up. Okay, so now the next box is over here. And I like to put these little dots in there so I know where I have to go next. I don't make a mistake by coloring in the wrong box. Of course, there's no mistakes in Zentangle, so if you did that, you would just turn your tile, look at it, and just go in a different direction. Or there are tangles that I could teach you that could cover up what you think went wrong. And they're kind of fun. We could do that another time. There's all kinds of things you could do if you think you went in the wrong direction and don't like it. So remember to hold your pen loosely, breathe. I think a lot of people have the habit of holding their breath. Okay, now we're going to go to the last one here. And you know what? I could do one there. I didn't see that. I'm just going to put a line right there. Okay. Okay, so being that this is white, this one's going to be black. This is black, so that's going to be white. This is white, this is going to be black, and that's going to be white. So we color in this section. Remember to turn your tile so that your hand is in the most comfortable position for you. You actually want to keep turning the tile so that your hand doesn't move much. The tile is doing all the moving. And your hand won't get as tired. Okay, now we're going to go down to this one where the dot is, and we're going to color that one in. And this is a fun little tangle. Of course, I think most of them are fun. And there are thousands of tangles. You'll never learn them all, and you don't need to learn them all. If you learn a few basic ones, you could do all kinds of different artwork with just a few tangles. You don't have to learn hundreds of tangles unless you want to. I like to learn different tangles, but I find myself using the same ones over and over again. You have favorites. And there are some tangles that are really easy to do, and there are other tangles that are really difficult. Could be hair pulling. You don't have to do those. You don't have to do any tangle that you don't enjoy doing. This is supposed to be relaxing. So if it's not relaxing and you're not enjoying it, move on to another tangle. You don't have to learn that particular tangle. Okay, so we have that filled in, and I do have white space. I'll go back later and do that. So on this last little bit, this one touches the black, so that's white. This one touches the white, so this will be black. And there you have your Jonqal. Now for the shading, you could shade this in a lot of different ways. You could shade the upper portion. You could shade the down here where it looks like it's going into a ditch. So I'm gonna do where it looks like it's gonna go in a ditch. Now whenever you have a lot of ink, you do not want to graphite over that because it dulls the black, it makes it gray, and you want the black to be black, not gray. So then you would just hold your pencil on its side and you put some graphite down here. And I'm going to put some graphite down here. Oops. And then there isn't much shading in this unless, you want to shade it a lot. And then I'm going to take the tortillon again. You use the side of your tortillon. And you're just going to circle it and grind it into the paper and move it up a little. You want to blend that nicely so you don't see any sharp lines. And I'll go here and do that too. Now again, if you want to add more graphite, you always can add more, but start with a little, work your way up, and look how, do you see how nicely it looks like it's going in and out and in and out, the different rows? This is going up, this is going down, this is going up. So now you admire your tile, you turn it all different ways, and you see which way you like it. Because there's no up and down, left and right, you find your own up and down, left and right. I kind of like it this way. And then when you find the direction that you like, you're going to initial it or put your chop. So find a spot to put your initial. That's my initial. Then turn it over and sign your name. And date it. Today is 4/27. And I just like to put where I live. And this is video 18, Jonqal, video 18. Now look at it again, admire it, and appreciate what you just created. And that is Jonqal. And here I have one that I did. Hey Sabrina, happy Monday to you too. Right here is Jonqal, and I used it in this Zentangle, and it was a lot of fun to do. So there's a lot of different ways you could use it. You could use it for fill-ins, for borders, for whatever you can imagine. So that is today's tangle. Jonqal, and everyone have a wonderful Monday, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.